So, good morning, Masters. We will continue our discussion on health. We will recap a little bit what we have discussed in the first two sessions, and then we'll continue with our third session, which is today. So, we have seen the definition of health, that how World Health Organization included not just mere absence of disease as a definition of health. No, it has to do with your social, it is to do with your overall health, which includes physical health. We reviewed that how it includes the mental health element. And it doesn't stop there, it includes your emotional. And an extended part of that, we include spiritual health. Now, it is extremely important that when we are talking about health, we talk about this overall definition. So we are not limited to just the physical part. If there is no illness, there is no disease, that means I'm good or I'm not good. Here we are talking about overall health of a person, which must include all the four elements. For us to live a healthy and happy life, a fulfilling life, that means you are able to do what you are capable of doing. And if we miss any of these four elements, we compromise on that. We also reviewed last week Ayurveda, which thousands of years ago has explained the 6 stages of illness. So it is not something that we have learned in very recent history. No. Our masters have really understood that how any illness, before it comes to your physiological level, your physical body, which is the last stage, which is the 6th stage, or you can say 6th step. So out of 6 steps, 6th one, last one is that you have the physical issue in your body, whether it's arthritis, blood pressure, diabetic condition, or any of, or simple as, some pain coming in your joints, or any part of the body, some discomfort. Before that, it really knocks the door. It gives you symptoms. And why it gives symptoms? Because your energy level is disturbed. Energy level means the energy body. That means you have a lot of toxins in your body. That's why the body is telling you something is not right. It's knocking the door that there are symptoms. Why there are toxins level disturbed? Because your energy body has got disturbance, means there are blockages in your energy or energy not flowing freely, and hence body is not able to take care of what it is designed for. Body can get rid of the toxins, maintain it well on its own. But something has happened there in the energy level. And this energy is not in terms of calories, it is our energy body. Why our energy body get disturbed? Because of 2 main reasons, which goes to the mental level, which are the top 2 reasons why we end up with anything in our physical body. So number 2 is your lifestyle, which includes everything like what time you wake up, what time you eat, how much you eat, how frequently you eat, what time you sleep, what do you like, is there any physical activity or not, do you do any kind of, whether it's pranayam, yoga, whatever that is, are you just eating, sleeping, sitting at one place? All those factors comes into play in your lifestyle. Number 1, where the story starts in the mental level, is your thought. So your thoughts are the key factor, which goes all the way to number 6. That means any issue in your physical body. So if you have to stay happy, if you have to stay healthy, You have to work on your thoughts. That's number one, most important. Then comes your lifestyle, how much you eat, what you don't want to eat, and all those things comes second. Of course, they are very important. If we can take care of these two, you can take care of your entire body, health, and you can stay absolutely healthy. So we discussed these levels in detail. So today we will get to the how to avoid getting into a situation where you have to go and see a doctor, go to a hospital. That means you can stay healthy. And what better place than Ayurveda itself? So we will see what Ayurveda has already shown us. And this is again thousands of years old literature. That means it is not only tested, but tested over generations and generations. So it's not one person saying, I feel, I believe. No, it has gone through generations. Well tested, well proven. And Ayurveda strongly suggests stay in touch with Panchbhutas. So first thing what we should do to stay healthy is stay in touch with Panchbhuta. Why Panchbhutas? Because our body is made up of 5 elements. And if you lose contact with those 5 elements, then your body may start deviating from the standard. That means not working optimum level, optimum performance. So it's very important that we, go out in the sun. Yes, don't go out peak summer, peak in the noon time. But when the sun rises, when the sun is setting, that is a perfect time. Couple of hours after sunrise is okay. So, like typically you say, okay, 6 to 8, 6 to 9, depending on where you live. It's a very good time to be out and be in touch with sun, means direct sun rays on your body. When you go out, whether you're walking, just sitting outside, meditating outside, you will get fresh air too. So you are in touch with Vayu, the second element, Surya, and then Vayu. So you have sun, you have air, fresh air. Nowadays, we live inside our house or offices or car. When we are traveling, most of the time you are inside and you are inhaling that circulated air. So second element, which is air, we lose contact with. So when you go out, you will be in touch with air as well. And now the third one also comes along with it, which is Akash, the sky. Because when you're out, you're under the sky. So you get the benefit of that also. And now the remaining two, water and fire. Right? So when you're out, and if you go near the lake, so don't just walk, on the walkway or whatever, just, wet your feet. Go and feel the water. You don't have to go deep inside the lake, ocean, whatever, but at least you can walk in this natural water thing. If it is raining, not every time maybe, but don't think what others will think. Enjoy the rain. So water is next, and of course, the Agni, which is a big part of it. So there are many different ways, you can get that benefit. And in terms of getting all these Panchbhutas, when we stay connected, the body rhythm, the way the body functions, that is maintained. Next part, the how to stay healthy, can come from naturopath. Naturopath, again, will cover this part of the stream. This science will tell you how to live, how to eat, and all those things again. What to eat in the morning, what to eat in the afternoon, what to eat in the evening, as a category, not a specific item that, okay, eat only this food, this. No, it will tell you based on your body type. And not only that, it will also tell you what not to. Certain things are good you eat in the daytime, afternoon time, but not good in the evening time. For certain people, certain things may be good, others may not be, depending on your body type. Someone may say, okay, curd is good, but what time you are eating, what time of the day, that can influence. One can say fruits are good. Are you eating before your full meal or after meal? It can make a difference. You are eating in the morning, in the night, that can make a difference. So naturopath it's a science. It guides you. It suggests you. It's not restricting you. It's telling you that if you do this, this is the optimum benefit you're going to get out of it. And when you go level up, you get to Ayurveda, it gets to your energy body level. That means even the higher level. So these are all research-based, science-based. Don't think these are just, somebody said something and why should I believe? At that time, there was no science. Trust me, they knew more than what even we know today. Researchers, scientists are still wondering. But our masters, they knew, and not only just Indian masters, you go to Chinese, traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, or you go to Egyptian civilization, and then you will see that even those people, they knew. Aboriginal people, they knew, because again, thousands of years observation and working on it. So sometime question may come, how do we prove, how do we know? So I can show you my own example, and I use BioWell. It's a device which can measure the energy body, because not many ways you can find that out. When we say energy body, it's a 7-layer in the body. So not the physical body, but the level where all your energies are. So the BioWell, the way it depicts, it will put the energy in your different system, different organs, and it will reflect that, okay, this is what it is. Too much energy, not good. Too less energy, not good. There are other ways also to find this energy, and there are other instruments, not just this, but this is a very convenient, very useful, and I use this on a regular basis and keep experimental, that mindset on that, okay, by doing this, what changes does it make? And the good range is between 40 to 60 joules, or 4 to 6, what we call it. But if you are at 60, that means you are on the higher spectrum of the good range. If you are at 50, that is really the ideal, right in the middle. And when I went to Kerala, end of last year, 3 weeks, I did my detox rejuvenation program. It really revived your whole body. So you can see the energy drop from 61 to 49. So you see higher end of the green, though it was green zone, but it was higher end. It came right in the middle. Absolute ideal situation. So you see things, what is mentioned, different treatment, different ways they do it. It works. When you look at the energy diagram, means it has different elements, but the way it captures, and again, the reflection of what we have seen from 60 to 50, you can see it was right on the edge of the green zone. It came right in the middle now. And when you're in the middle, that means now you feel, yes, you have a little bit to go up, a little bit to go down, you'll still be healthy. And that's the ideal stage. Not only the energy part, but as I was talking about TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, we say nadis, they call meridian. Meridians or nadis, these are invisible paths where the energy flows in the body. So you see here, before and after, if you have a little bit over energy before and then after, everything green. That means everything is in the right balancing order. So whichever way, because they're connected, it's not one thing is independent of the other. So when you see the energy improving, you expect the nadis. That means here it reflects, yes, your meridians have improved. So what it tells you is these things really work. When we say detox, we may not be able to see what did I detox, what toxins I had. You will never see them unless you keep testing biologically and other. But this tells you that yes, your body has improved. So scientifically, we can see different ways When you look at different systems, so not just something that invisible meridian, but come to allopathic thing. Allopathic, there are different ways it gives you reading. It tells you the whole, the head part, the eyes and all that. Then you have the cardiovascular, means all your heart and everything, your respiratory, lungs and whatnot, endocrine, all the glands, because this is the system which really maintains you. Your muscular system, skeleton, part of that, the whole digestive system, nervous, immune, urogenital system, everything is assessed. And then you will see that all of a sudden, a lot of yellows versus mostly green. So it tells you that whatever you did, it worked. All you have to do is now maintain. When people say do fasting once a week or once a month, or at least twice a year or whatever, when you hear that people used to do 3 days during this, 3 days during that, or 6 days, 9 days, whatever, those rituals, don't go by religion, but those rituals really mean something. They were designed to keep you healthy. Nobody said you are detoxing. Nobody said you are doing this, that. They just put it in your daily life. And without understanding science or anything, people just followed because, their parents did, their grandparents did, and see the benefit you get. Nowadays, we say, no, prove it to me, and then we debate, we argue, we try to find logic. But when you test, all this thing is proven. So, this was how Ayurveda is telling you to lead your life and stay healthy. You don't need to go and see doctors, because if you're healthy, why would you? Another thing, very easy. Anybody can do. You don't need any, kind of degree for this. Placebo. Placebo is something which is as simple as having a trust, faith in whatever it is. It could be just your favorite pen. It could be your favorite shirt. It could be anything, just a piece of stone. If you feel that has magical power, if you feel that is good for you, if you feel this one is lucky for you, it becomes your placebo. Be careful, because if you develop negative feeling, it can become nocebo. That means it will go against. That means, say there is a pen, you feel it's your lucky pen. Whenever you write, you do good in the exam. So even if you don't know everything about that subject, you write the exam with that lucky pen, you will get good marks because you are pumped up. But when you have negative feeling about a pen and you think this is unlucky, whatever reason may be, now even if you have understood everything, but because it is that pen, you may be anxious, you may be nervous. So be careful. Placebo is positive, nocebo is negative. So do not let any negative feeling dictate your life. And placebo, you don't need to do anything. You don't have to sit for hours or do, just develop trust and faith in yourself, in whatever you do. Or it could be anything, as I mentioned, it could be just a pen, shirt, anything. Don't doubt, don't go back and forth. So, placebo is one thing which you can use in many different ways. It's not that everything and anything we try to, use one particular of these tools and try to apply in our life. It is just important to understand how these works and then just lead your life accordingly. Because all these things will make you more positive. When you become positive, your outcome improves. When you are positive, even if there is negativity around you, say in your office, there are a lot of negative people. It won't impact you as much because now you are positive from inside. You have trust in yourself. You believe in yourself. And when you are positive, you are not, negative. That means you are not adding to the negativity of the department. And you will find, and you will be amazed how you changed, and slowly people around you started becoming more positive. The negativity reduced in the office. all those chatting and noise factors in the office goes down, and all of a sudden it becomes a very good working environment. And you may say, I only changed myself, so how come the entire office changed? That's the beauty. Start with one, you create positive vibes around you, you come out of it, you reduce the negativity, and with your positivity, slowly and slowly, other people get benefited in terms of thinking positive. And when people start thinking positive, the negativity goes down. So another simple thing that you can use really is affirmation. Affirmation is simple, a strong, positive statement. You have to take care of the wordings, how you write, what you write, certainly. We did a separate session on this affirmation. That what are those 3 or 4 things, that you have to take care. So 4 P's, remember, and then create your affirmation. All you need is hardly 5 to 10 minutes in a day. Use your affirmation to draw the event in your life. All you're doing is before you sleep, write it down. Some people do after you wake up, okay. I prefer just before sleeping and writing. You can verbally rehearse it. You can talk in front of mirror to yourself or just think. But the reason I prefer writing it down and before you sleep, because when you're sleeping, you get to your subconscious mind. That means you are telling your subconscious mind what you want, and then your energy release, the energy we just saw around the body, it goes up to 3 meters wide. When you are really doing meditation, you are releasing that energy, telling the universe what you want. And then when there is a match of that energy in the universe, you draw the event to you. That means you become like a magician. Whatever you want, you are getting it. How? A simple affirmation, a simple statement. And why writing? Because it goes to the same place in the brain where, your healing, your memory, your thinking, and all that thing goes. So it is really important that we make use of our body, the functions that we got. And the more we write, the more neurons are the brain cells. They are connecting, they are forming within our brain, means the circuit is becoming stronger and stronger. Neurons, they send electrical signal much faster than your mechanical, like through blood or those things. You make more connections, you make the universe be aware of what you want by your energy, and then you draw the event in your life. Another way to stay healthy: talk to your body. Understand your body. Give yourself me time. We spend so much time either to work, commuting, working, coming home, working for the family members, taking care and all that. How much time do we really spend for ourselves? Is there a me time in your schedule? And me does not mean I'm just sitting and watching TV. That's not me time. Me time is you are really looking inside. Inward introspection. You're talking to yourself, not like in a literal sense, but connecting with your soul, who you are, what you do during meditation. We look inward. That is me time. When you do pranayam, that is me time. Even if you are doing yoga, yoga means what? It's a union. You and your inner self. It's a me time. Body is giving you signal. Body is giving you some warnings ahead of it. We don't understand. We don't talk to the body. We say, a little bit of pain, maybe this happened, that happened, it will be fixed. Or I have this discomfort. Oh, that's okay. I'm young. No worries. Body is telling you something. Something is not right. You are not doing right. You're misusing whatever. Say, example, you keep study late in the night. You think you are getting more hours to study. You'll get good marks. But now you're messing up the circadian rhythm. The body works on a particular rhythm. Every 2 hours, there's energy flow to a different part of the body based on circadian rhythm, based on the clock, based on the sun and our relationship. We disturb it, it's okay for a day or two. But when you do it for weeks, for months, for years, now your whole body system is getting impacted. So spend time in nature. Hobbies are very critical. That is the thing that you do when you are connecting to yourself. One very important thing, because spirituality could mean different thing to different people. So these could be simple questions. Ask yourself, and the answer will tell you what is the right thing for you, because there could be something good for me, may not be most appropriate thing for you. We are all individual. We have different energy. We have different situation. Our paths are different. But doesn't matter what the answer is. The set of questions remain the same. What makes me feel most complete? Now, answer may be different for everyone, but question is still same for everyone. Ask yourself, what do you do when you feel most complete? Generally, what happens when you feel most complete? What is the time, or what happens when you really feel connected to the world? Then you feel oneness. You feel, everybody's helping each other. Not negative, that everybody's after each other, everybody's mean. No, not that negativity. Under what situation you find your inner strength the most? You are able to recognize, you're able to tap it, you're able to use it. What do you do when you feel whole? Again, the feeling of oneness, feeling of wholeness, that yes, I don't lack anything. Otherwise, most of the time we feel, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this, I'm not good in this, I'm not good in that. And we put this negativity inside us, we ourselves. Knowingly or unknowingly, doesn't matter. Simple questions, just 4. Whatever the answer is, pay attention to it. By doing this, if you feel whole, complete, say, somebody can say when I sing, somebody can say when I dance. For someone, it could be gardening. Someone could be taking care of, your pet. Whatever. No right or wrong. Just find out what works for you and try to see how it is connected to your life. Connect the dots, and now you know what you should be doing more and more. So, Masters, we'll continue next week. One more session on how to, because first 2 we just saw what were the things, and now we saw how to improve, how to get to the optimum level.